Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick from Combat Evolved. Right now, I'm with a man who needs no introduction, Jordan, the epidemic Vucenic. Jordan, how are you feeling?
One of them ones. Look, I know it was a good fight for the fans, but look, I'm a realist. On paper, I should destroy that guy, and I didn't do it tonight. So look, I'm happy I got the win, but there needs to be more.
Well, look, Jordan, you promised two things going into this fight. You said that you had the rest of your career to be the best of your career, and you promised violence. You definitely delivered on the violence part. Regarding your former statement, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Look, it's been a long time again out of the ring, you know, from being cut from the UFC. It's a bit of a fuck up, you know, because I had the fight, I had time off. Then they cut me. It was like, they should have just cut me ASAP, really. I should have lost. They should have told me you've been cut. I could have got back to the drawing board. I was in limbo for however many months. Then I realised I'm getting signed. Then I got to wait more months to get a fight. So, very weird, like, whole situation. But look, I'm back now. Let's just keep the fucking ball rolling.
Excellent. And like you said, I know you said you might need a stitch or two. How soon are you looking to get back in the cage?
Fucking ASAP. I want fucking back in there ASAP. Do you know what I mean? The next person that gets getting kneed in the head's getting slept. So, let's get it.
Of course. You've been very vocal about wanting to get back to the UFC, and obviously it's a very understandable goal. But obviously being back at Indigo at the O2 and putting on the yellow gloves again, having all of those people shouting your name in the crowd, just tell me a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, it was amazing. I tried to do things a lot different this time. I kept the warm-up was a lot more intense. I couldn't be arsed with this sort of walking out showboat and taking ages. I just fucking wanted to get after it. I was in two minds to change the song because the song's a very long drop. I walked out at a different point. I didn't walk out with the Through the Fire I normally walk out with. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna keep the song, obviously, but that's more like, I just want to fucking get after it. I'll fight right now if somebody wants to fight me, honestly.
Excellent. And look, obviously there's a lightweight interim title fight taking place in Manchester next week. What do you think of those two fighters, and will you be watching?
Oh yeah, I'll always watch Cage Wars anyway. I don't really have any emotions to the fight or to the two guys that are fighting. Look, may the best man win, and if I get the shot, I get the shot. If I don't, I don't. I just want to fight.
And finally, obviously your team, BST, 3 wins tonight across the board. How was it being there, obviously headlining the card, but fighting alongside your BST brothers?
Wicked, such a good atmosphere in the back. It's hard though, because I'm trying not to fucking watch them fighting, because you get emotional when they're fighting, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to warm up but not look, but it's hard to not do it. I don't know, look, they're my boys. I'm with them every single day. They are like family, because I'm with them just as much as I am with my normal family. Do you know what I mean? So amazing to get 3 wins as well. And I would have loved to have had 3 fucking knockouts from all of us. But look, Marin, punch perfect. Wow. The sky's the limit for that guy. Marin, again, he's going to be critical of his performance. But look, did he look out of place one time? Did he look in a bad position one time? No, he didn't. It's 3 rounds of complete dominance. But we're guys that want to fucking... We want it to be clinical, clean, nothing to come back our way. So we're just striving for perfection, and we're going to get as close to it as we can get to it.
Excellent. Jordan, when will we see you back in the cage? Also, when are you looking to get back into the gym?
I'll be back into the gym ASAP. I'm happy with that performance, but I'm not like, I can't like, you sleep on a win, you wake up with a loss, you know what I mean? I need to fucking get back to it. That's not good enough.
Excellent. Well, obviously you're very critical of yourself. That being said,
I haven't watched it back yet. I might watch it back and be like, oh, I was sick, but in my head at the minute, not the best.
I'd advise you to give it a watch back. Maybe your opinion will change, but I know you think very critically of yourself, like you say, so we'll have that conversation when we're back in the gym.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you, bro.
Jordan, thank you very much for your time.
Say no more. Thanks, brother. Awesome.